Hi everyone, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Dawn. Thank you so much for being here. Please do hit subscribe and follow along on other social media outlets. Don't forget thumbs up, and you are more than welcome to leave feedback publicly or privately as well. Thank you. Okay, so for today, also if you would like to inquire or book an appointment, you can do so on my website, dawnstarot.com. There is a contact box there, so please do contact me. Or there is the book now button on Facebook, which I continuously say it just has a mind of its own, basically. So sometimes I'll get notifications and sometimes I won't. So I do apologize if you're one of those people that, there has not been any word back, or you've literally just been like, what the fuck? So please just mail me and, point it out. Okay, because I don't get the notifications, and with time wise and stuff, I don't have like I can't keep constantly checking. Do you know this kind of way? It's just I get appointments like requested at like 3 in the morning. I'm not gonna say that. Like I'm really not gonna say that. Okay, so apologies for that. Although I'm gonna literally just stop apologizing for it because it's out of my control. So please, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so for my next little part before I do the daily guidance video, I want to ask, is there anything that you would like me to do more of? So is it videos? Is it live readings? Is it, like what would you like me to do more of? Inspiration, life coachy bits. I'm kind of like I'm asking for suggestions. You can contact me privately and make suggestions, or please do comment underneath the video. Thank you. Okay, that being said, for today, energetically, very productive. It is quite a productive energy, even with the full moon and all the heaviness of it all. It's quite productive energy, but that's because it's a full moon for Virgo. And as everyone knows, Virgos are quite kind of analytical. Not all of us are analytical. Not all of us are OCD, and not all of us are, straight lines. Some of us color outside the boxes and, all this other fantasticness. But some of us kind of, operate in a different level. That's beside the point. And no one should be just specifically allocated to their star sign either. So let's get that out there too. Um, but that being said, for today, energetically, it is quite a productive energy. So use this energy, okay? Use it. Don't waste it. Don't sit scrolling. Don't do it. Do something productive, even if it's a case of like putting away clothes, sorting out the presses. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, just you do something productive. Go for a walk. Get outside. Like just do something productive. Don't let this energy go to waste. Now, that being said, for today's daily guidance, I am using my Osho Zen Tarot, Oracle Zen Tarot. This is one, I don't have the box, that's why you only ever get the back of the card. The box is in the attic. But as if you've been here a while or you've seen my previous videos with this deck, this was my very first deck, and I feel very like guided towards it. Okay, so this is one card for the collective, so it's one card for everyone. Please accept in love and light what you can relate to, and please leave in love and light what you can't for somebody else. Thank you. Okay. Guidance. Oh, how pretty is that card? Okay, for a lot of you, you need to trust your inner guidance and use your words and communicate and ask the questions. It's kind of like what I did at the very start of the video, and I asked, is there anything I can do for you? What can I do for you? Suggestions, etc., etc. So ask for it. Ask. If you're feeling a little bit stagnated and you need a bit of guidance, ask the questions. That's first of all. And for some of you, perhaps you're not listening to yourself. Perhaps you're already getting these wise words of inspiration and motivation and light bulb epiphany eureka moments, and you're ignoring them. If you fall into this category, come on, people. Like, how much more can you ignore it? It's not fair for you to constantly be blocking part of yourself out. Okay, it's just not fair on you, and it's going to cause more issues for you. Maybe some anger issues, some emotional issues. It's just going to cause some issues. So you need to start listening to yourself properly and being fully aware being fully aware. For some people, this guidance is coming, we'll say, in dreams. It might be signs. It might be that kind of like, randomly thinking about a loved one in spirit, and perhaps what they did in life, or their struggles, or the changes that they made, or the changes that they wanted to make that they couldn't for whatever reason. Like that is, for some people, that is your guidance. And for other people, it's the epiphany moments. It's that kind of light bulb of like, okay, yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. But then fear stops us because we are afraid maybe of what other people will say, or being compared, or just of failing, maybe of failing. Um, but sometimes it's not necessarily the fear of failure that we are afraid of, it's the fear of success and what that will mean, and maybe changes that you're not in a position right now to fully understand or to fully comprehend. So that's always like a really big fear, although no one ever admits it. Like we're fear of failing, because failing is kind of easy. Success, on the other hand, it's not always easy. Um, and if you are successful, then it may be where the changes that come hand in hand with that we're not always prepared to make, or it's the fear of making them. But whatever it is, listen to your inner guidance, and look, if it really has struck a chord with listening to your guidance, look, this mightn't be anything massive. This literally could be like contemplating a career change. Well, that is quite massive actually. But anyway, a list like contemplating a career change or a move, or perhaps asserting issues or addressing issues that are going on maybe in your relationship or your family, or just kind of like cutting people out and stepping back and putting up your boundaries. That is like, that literally could be your guidance. Like there's your constantly like feeling down when you're leaving someone's company, or they make you feel like shit, or they're just a pain in the hole. Like whatever it is, like if that is where your guidance is screaming at you, will you start listening? Okay, just start listening. Pay attention. Pay attention. Um, that got a little bit intense, but I hope you can relate. If that's meant for you, I hope you can relate. This card is the number 3. Sorry, again, I'm being very guided towards numerology, and fear of numbers steps in for me. But anyway, the number 3 is your mind, body, and soul. It's about reconnecting everything. So mind, body, soul. Like the number 3 is quite a spiritual number, because it does kind of a lot of, I don't know, I'm going to say a lot of religious orders um are the 3, but then you have like other concepts of the number 3. But I always feel very connected to number 3, because it is mind, body, and soul, and it just feels very like the divine, I suppose, and source, and the universe. I could be completely wrong, but that's what it feels like. But if like, yeah, so the number 3 with the guidance card, it is that kind of like, you need to get all 3 back in line. For some of you, it is literally about realignment and that kind of like getting back in touch with yourself. And for some of you, getting back in touch with yourself and really like readdressing or re-understanding what it is you're doing, or what it is that you want. Sometimes that guidance can get a little bit crisscrossed, and we have to readdress why, or just kind of look at why and realign why. Like, what are your whys? And do they need to be adjusted? And that's okay if they do. Like, a ship sails, and a boat sails, need to be adjusted to go with the times, tides, winds, whatever. For that is the card for today. I hope that you can relate. Please to get in touch for letting me know what you would like to see more of. And thank you so much. Namaste, my friends. I hope you have a great day. Take it easy. Bye.